Magic the Gathering is dope as hell. If you've never played it, I know you want to. So as an introduction, as a tip of the hat to those in the community, here are the top 5 creepiest Magic the Gathering cards. Little crash course here. Magic the Gathering was the very first trading card game, so move over, Pokemon. There's a new daddy in town. It takes place in the multiverse, and each game represents a battle between planeswalkers or wizards who use spells and artifacts and creatures who are represented by trading cards to help win said battle. If it sounds familiar to you D&D folk, that's because it is. It's deeply derived from Dungeons & Dragons, but it feels more like an homage than a ripoff. Just like Stranger Things. Oh, by the way, in Stranger Things, you'll often hear Eleven referred to as a mage, which is from Magic the Gathering. A mage is a planeswalker wizard who can travel between multiverses. Get it? I do. Number 5, Phyrexian Unlife. Besides being a tremendous name for a nu metal band, Phyrexian Unlife is an enchantment card that allows you to live despite having 0 or less lives. Feels like it makes no sense, but it does in the game, I promise. All damage is dealt to you in the form of poison counters. It's a great card and super useful, but I mainly like it because it looks like a zombie cyborg hybrid crying black blood tears, and if that isn't my aesthetic, I don't know what is. Number 4, Thought Scour. TBVH. I don't fully understand what this card does. I know it's an instant, I know that you put 2 cards in your graveyard and pull 1, but I don't know why the card looks like an aggressive lobotomy, but you do know that I'm into that. As you inject the viscous vita into the brainstem, don't let the spastic moaning bother you. It'll soon become music to your ears. Okay. Sign me up, Satan. Number 3, Macabre Waltz. First of all, if my first dance at my wedding doesn't look exactly like this, I want a proactive divorce. Macabre Waltz is a sorcery card that allows you to resurrect 2 cards from your graveyard and discard 1 of your active cards, even if you decide not to resurrect a creature from your graveyard. Should be noted. So don't waste it. It's a pretty common card as it doesn't pack much punch, but it's perfect for those, oh damn, should have used this card earlier moments, which happens a lot. Number 2, Foresee. This sorcery card is just that. A sorcerer, it's a sorceress, it's sorcerizing me. I can't see anymore, I've been looking at the card too long. I've been sorcered. The flavor text of this card is 2 eyes to see what could be, 2 eyes to see what will. I love this for so many reasons. First of all, it utilizes that old art trick that the human eye can't process seeing 2 sets of eyes on the same face. You can look at it and you know what you're looking at, but your brain will physically start to hurt. I implore you to check this out because it happened to my brain. One of my favorite things about Magic the Gathering is that it takes place within a multiverse, and the Foresee card represents that. The multiverse is everything that ever was or ever will be. Every possibility has an entire universe surrounding that possibility. With this card, you can sift through those possibilities and navigate the multiverse. Despite being number 2, this is my favorite card on a metaphysical level, but on a very physical level, number 1, Village Cannibals. In a game of fantasy and literal wizards, one of the most nefarious cards belongs to the human being. Yes, God! If there's one thing I love, it's when the monster turns out to be the human. The story is that in a world of horrifying monsters, the humans adapted to become monsters themselves. The lore is fantastic, but the actual art on the card is haunting. It's a point of view shot from below, as if you're the cannibal's next victim. I want more than anything for somebody to paint this as a mural on my ceiling. Everybody needs to know that they're in imminent danger when they're in my bed. This was a fun little snack-sized Dark 5 for all the Magic the Gathering folks out there. If you play Magic the Gathering, let me know in the comments, let me know what your favorite card is, and maybe it's the same as me, and we'll be sisters forever. Don't forget to subscribe to Snarled, turn on those notifications because we upload almost every day, and guess what? We go live on Mondays. And when we go live, you'll get a notification, and then we can talk to you, me and Sapphire. It's really a lot of fun. I promise.